hope you can see.
Okay, so I promised you some animation.
You did. You did promise animation for sure. We learned a little bit about animation already at the start. But let me ask you, how did you progress from I want to design a craft hall that can really serve a lot of purposes, and then discovering the beauty and the multitudes of ways that housing can fulfill a very creative purpose. How did you come to realize you can animate things?
So back in the days when the editing suite was tricky, there was a wonderful add-on creator, Cardinal, who came up with essential housing tools. And for a little while, if you wanted to do any precision work, you really needed EHT. It wasn't maybe, it was an absolute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we were all happily using EHT and getting our heads around it. And there are many tools in the add-on. It's become less and less necessary for precision, but it still has some amazing tools. And I, being a programmer myself, was absolutely entranced with the add-on, and tried to learn as much as I could about it. Now, one thing that Cardinal is that I am not is a mathematician. So one of his tools was to be able to take a bunch of things and organize them into shapes using the power of geometry. I appreciate it very much. I'm just not skilled at using even the add-on for doing it, and at some point I would really love to sit down with Cardinal and have a tutorial, maybe even a stream tutorial on how these things are used properly. That would be incredible. But you asked about animation. So I came in across these things, and the world of possibilities just opened up before me. It's like, you mean I can do stop motion animation in my houses and reutilize bits of furniture in different places? That's incredible. That's absolutely amazing. I've changed my mind. I want to show you something else right now. Hang on a second.
Sure. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's quite interesting that you're also this notion in regards to Cardinal and EHT. A side note for those who don't know, but Cardinal is now working with ZOS. So this is why we have a lot of improvements made to very specific parts that are to do with housing. I hope you all noticed that. And I'm fairly sure that it's working there very, very hard and trying to accommodate what the community has always loved and appreciated. I do appreciate you mentioning that. And also, we've said, I think, earlier too, that the EHT is a very massive tool. but saying tool singular is not really.
I mean, a suite of tools.
Yeah.
Probably better.
Yeah. Huge toolkit, huge utility. So much that I personally have not explored all that much in utilizing EHT. I mostly utilize it to tell all of you that I'm streaming, for instance. That is, of course, the community part of the extended add-on is quite something. And then you're realizing that when you're utilizing the suite and the specific features we've earlier outlined a little bit, and you taught so well, stop motion, little wonderful animations. And I'm saying little, and I don't mean little in tiny or anything. I just, I would look at a mammoth and would say, "Oh, aren't you sweet, you little someone?" I find everything is little in a way because there's sweetness and beauty and cuteness and everything. So you were saying, where do we want to start with animation over here on NA, everyone?
So, first of all, I'd like to say, because Cardinal's working with us, he's not maintaining, I believe, EHT. So, to the wonderful people who are maintaining essential housing tools, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. It's a huge team, actually. Quite a good team, too. I do love that name, by the way. Crafty. I do appreciate that name. Fantastic. How lovely. I shall travel to you.
Yes, my crafty cat. So this is going to be using EHT in possibly one of its original formats in terms of scenes, is placing and replacing furniture. We're in the St. Delyns apartment in Vardenfell. I have a limit of 30 pieces of furniture.
Yes.
Now, the idea behind this is how to use 30 pieces of furniture to flesh out something that would take way more than 30 pieces. Now, I'm just going to duck off and open up another one of my support documents. So when you're doing all of this, it helps to have a spreadsheet that tells you what you've done in your houses and what triggers do what.
Yeah.
So I don't have one for this house, but it will become necessary. Okay, right. So here we have the beginning of an apartment.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a little place with a little office and a desk, and imagine a hotel room, I guess.
Yeah. Fantastic, beautiful painting too here. Glorious.
Okay, so there are 30 pieces in this part of the room. Now, if I close the door, you will notice that the room is emptying.
It is. Yes.
Now, if I open the door, this is what happened.
Magic happened. Look, everyone, look. Just look. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. I really appreciate you showing us this one as well, because of the very, very limited slot number here and what you've done with it. It's just so magnificent. I hope you all noticed this, that the things most certainly all disappeared and here transformed. And again, I want to reiterate, you can turn things around. You can maneuver them around and see what they can be and what type of what part of the furnishing will help in whatever it is you want to express and transport to the visitor. This is so wonderful and so elegant.
Something that Rhea is pointing at is this table. You won't find it in the catalogs as a table.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's the top of a bed. The canopy beds. And you'll see that when we get to the bedroom.
The bedroom, you ask? What bedroom? This is a one-room apartment.
So
what does he mean, everyone? What does he mean indeed?
Actually, if you look at the cooking bench there, and one of my jokes is, here we have cold and cold running water. All right, so let's close the door and empty out this room.
And this room has emptied out, everyone, you can see.
And then open the door.
Opening the door again.
And walk through to the bathroom.
Aha! A bathroom with a wonderful shower. And you just saw also that wonderful waterfall was part of the sink. I hope you saw that. That is so, so amazing.
So I believe this is probably what Connell thought when he produced this functionality. I don't know. I'd love to ask.
Okay, everybody, if you are in touch with Cardinal, someone must be in touch with them and just ask. Just ask. Maybe this was precisely it. And this is so amazing. I hope you all see that, of course, there's a toilet, very important, mundane thing. I know, but we all have it. We all use it.
Funnily enough, this is the very first cobbled toilet that I have ever made.
Oh, really?
Not something that I generally do.
Which is completely fine, of course. Not everybody is into that. And notice the bed has moved a little bit. This is really, really fantastic.
So I'm just going to close this door behind you.
Yes.
And let everything disappear, and then open the door. And we can wander through to the bedroom.
And we can wander through the bedroom. This is absolutely amazing and such an amazing showcase for multiple reasons, for many, many reasons here. First of all, what to do with tiny spaces. In rooms do not have a whole lot of slots available for you. And this is an amazing showcase for animation in the sense that you're using one trigger to activate multiple scenes here, and you're utilizing all the furnishings in different scenes in very creative ways because they all show up in all the scenes. but just different parts of them are shown. And that's brilliant. That is so brilliant. Really, thank you.
Many times in this stream, it's like all of these things are shapes. I mean, some of them have, purpose. Like a desk is a desk, right? But sometimes it's not. A bed is a bed. It is here now. 2 scenes ago, it was a table.
Yeah. This is so lovely. This is so fantastic.
Then I believe if we empty this out, we will get back to the beginning.
And that's where the story begins again.
There we go.
And this is where we started. This is so amazing. A really special way to really showcase what animation can be, and at the same time you're showcasing what housing can be if you think outside the box, literally, and within a limit, a real limit. And I mean, I'm saying a real limit here, and I'm putting emphasis on it. But my point is that, of course, in all houses, every single slot matters. But in very small in rooms, they matter even more because you're so limited sometimes. And this is an amazing showcase of what to do or how you can do it, and how you can elevate something and create something so special and tell us a story in the same vein too. It's just fantastic. This is so lovely, everyone. So excited about this.
I think in one of the short descriptions of this, it was, but I want 4 rooms in this space, which is quite reasonable space. I want 4 rooms, but I've only got 30 slots. Yeah. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Gordon says, hold my beer.
Okay. So
brilliant.
So that is possibly the classic use of